Yo guys, what is up? It is Teachers Game 2 coming at you again with another video, and I am going to show you right now how to build a greenhouse that is built for, I think a good way to put it is just maximizing your space and everything else that you could possibly need. So I'm going to build on this sweet little island that I've found, well, mostly because I like this island. I don't know why, it just seems to fit. Just a nice little island. Now what you're going to do is pretty easy. You're just going to put up a is it really not going to let me put something there? Fine. I'll do it in a smaller space, whatever. Really, all you need is what I just put down. You can go bigger if you want to. I usually don't think it's necessary. This is just a 4x3 right now. Nothing huge. Now, what you're going to do, pretty simple. Make sure you have your greenhouse walls. You do not need foundations or anything else other than the walls and then the ceilings. That's all you need. And we're just going to make it too tall, just so you can see. Mostly because I like it too tall. It's just like an aesthetics thing for me. And you can put vaults in here as well then. Now, as you can see, you can leave this wall open because you don't need to use it. I'm going to let you choose what you want to do on that one. Put the ceilings above you, just like this. You want to put this inside your base because greenhouse ceilings and walls in general are just super easy to destroy. Like one punch is like an insta-kill on them. So you just want to be careful about that. Now what you're going to do, pretty easy, you want to make sure you have a vault available inside this space because you want to be able to store things. So usually what I'll do is I'll put a vault on either side. Like, come on, let me place you. There we go. Like this. And then I'll place the other one down on the other side just in the almost the exact same position. Like this. Now the reason you want two is you want to be able to have one for like eggs and stuff like that because they'll still store for 30 days or however many days it is inside of a vault before they just spoil. And you want another one so you can store just resources for your indie cooker, which is going to end up being right around here anyways. So just so you know, that's basically what's going to happen with this. Now what I'll do as well is because I've showed you this trick earlier, but basically we're going to stack some plants. Now in order to do that, pretty easy, you're just going to look up and walk back until it fits. Oh my goodness, really? That's what's going to happen here? Great. So you can do this first if you want to. I'm going to show you how to do it. It's not necessarily totally required. However, it helps quite a bit. I might actually need to destroy those up there, but oh well, there are worse things, I suppose, right? So I'm going to stack right here, just so you can at least see what I'm talking about, and then you can decide how many you want. You literally are only going to need one row of this, which is kind of crazy to think about. Come on, let me place you. And you just sit there like this and stack them all the way as high as you want to go. So look at this. Greenhouse effect. They are all at 300%. Now it just takes a second for them all to register. They will all pick up that greenhouse effect, and then you can literally just stack your plants. So you walk over, pick it up, and you're good to go. It's super easy. You can access all of their inventory, put the fertilizer on them. There is nothing that prevents you from accessing them. And you just stack them like this. Really a nice thing to do, super beneficial, not totally required, but helps a lot. And then you can kind of maximize your space in here. So for example, I'm going to go ahead and put down a bunch of these preserving bins because it's just a never-ending supply of jerky that is basically always required. And I usually put down 3 or 4. That way you can just pump out a fridge or 2 fridges for regular and then 2 fridges for prime meat, and it tends to work pretty well. Just like that. So you got your vaults, you got that, you got those. Now the next thing you want to place down, refrigerators. Now refrigerators will store all those crops. You can have as many as you want in here. You can't stack them, sadly. I wish you could. That'd be so nice if you could stack fridges. But just so you can see, I usually put them right next to each other. 4 in a row is always a good call. Just like this. And then boom. There's the 4th. And then you got your fridges, you've got your preserving bins, you've got all of your crop plots, your vaults, and then you're going to go ahead and take down, if you want, you don't need to do this, this is not required at all. If you happen to have beehives, or if you're lucky to have a beehive, or lucky enough to have a beehive, I suppose, it's not going to let me place it right there. Lovely. Come on. We're just going to go ahead and take these floors away. I totally forgot you couldn't place these things on floors. Place them on just on the outside right next to your vault. If you want to put a wall up, go ahead. You don't have to, as I just said. And you can stack them like 4 or 5 of them right there. So as you can see, this is super easy to use. Now what we're going to do next, also pretty nice, you're basically going to take this guy, put it wherever you want. I usually place it right around, I don't know, somewhere accessible so you don't have to move too much. because I'm going to make this my egg vault, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this right here. Come on, please. Maybe. We'll see if this actually works. I think it might fit. We're going to see if it does. Nope, doesn't fit. So we're going to go ahead and move this somewhere else. You can pretty much move it wherever you want to. I'm just going to take it barely and move it on the inside right here-ish, we'll call it. I think this should work. Place this guy down right there, and boom, you've got yourself your indie cooker with the vault next to it, your crops, other vault, fridge, easy way in, honey, literally everything you could possibly need in a nice small space. Then again, check this out. All of them have 300%. They are all super easy to use. You can easily put these down if you really want to. I'll show you how to do this. You just leave it on the floor, just like this. Put the tap inside of them, and suddenly they all become, come on, please become irrigated. There it goes. It might not let me, oh, they're starting to register. Okay, as you can see, they're starting to register. And there's the irrigation right there. So, super awesome little trick. It really is something that's like, oh wow, this is something that can be really condensed. You don't need a giant greenhouse. If you want to make like 5 stacks of these, you could totally do that. Super easy to use, but I'll usually put like rock right on the bottom and like move my way up. You can put like another stack right there for narco berries, all that kind of stuff. Super effective. All right, so hopefully this little trick and video help you. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Other than that, it's a little greenhouse build. Teacher's Game 2, out.